Damn, everyone. Just, oh my gosh. So, okay, so I just watched Hope, and I'm not sure what was what. I guess this was season 1, episode 22, but I thought it was actually season 2, episode 1. But, anyways, this is Raising Hope. This is the episode where it was a two-parter where it was like, whoa. So, I didn't watch it. Well, truth be told, I technically did watch it. It's just that I didn't watch it in a way that it could be saved from getting canceled. But it's technically, again, their fault for putting it in a weird, like, time. I mean, if they put it in a decent time, then I most likely will watch it. Kind of like if they would have put it, like, at 6:30 on some kind of, yeah, like 6:30 at 2, then I most likely will watch it because there's really nothing to watch at 6:30 at 2. And plus it would save my freaking butt on the whole Tosh.0 extravaganza, folks. Yeah, so that would have actually been saving. Well, anyways, so this episode, what happened is that we find out that the psycho killer of Hope's mom, it turns out, I didn't see this episode, she's alive. What? She's alive. She actually got a second chance by a freak accident miracle. So she was about to go straight into hell because all the kids that she killed, or basically all the guys she killed, which was 3 apparently. Instead, she ran for it, was able to get back into life, and had a second chance. And because of that, she spent 2 hours in a Buddhist temple in Tibet, which was okay. Hey, that helps you out. But it's really weird. It turns out that she actually, while meditation, didn't actually get the idea of, I think my daughter is best with the people who care about her. I would actually not actually do good. It's like you would figure she actually would come to that realization in meditation, but she didn't. All she did was able to suppress whatever. So she came back in a surprise, and I was like, whoa. Yeah, and then she was able to go against the freaking jail because they brutally beat her down after she reanimated herself. Which, personally for me, I think they do have a reason, man. It's like freaking damn zombie. It'll be like as if you will be like, oh yeah, zombies. You're beating the crap out of a person who actually will eat your brains and crap. It's like, you can't just be like, oh, well, it's okay, man, because, well, it's like, no, man, she needed to get beaten down because that was freaky as hell. I know that's messed up, but it's like, dude, you can't just tell me that a person that you thought was dead comes back up and you won't freak out. There's too many horror movies these days that actually will make you say, no, we're gonna be nice to her. We're gonna make sure that she's okay. No freaking damn way. No. You know she was gonna get taken down. Well, anyways, besides continually saying she got beaten the frick up. She got beaten the frick up, and then after she got beaten the frick up, she actually the sued the county jail or the jail system, and instead of getting money, they did give her money, but they also wiped her life clean, meaning that there's no way, shape, or form anyone can actually say she's a killer because she had her record clean, squeaky clean now. So she decides as a good idea is to get her daughter back, which I'm like, okay. Not only that, but apparently it turns out he actually married her. I do have to say one thing, though, when it comes to this. It's that death do you part. But the guy didn't say death to you part. The person who did the ceremony said September blah 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 on blah 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 year. Which technically means that in this case, after that date, you guys aren't married anymore because he thought you would die on that date. But even so, still, instead of saying death do you part, he actually said September blah 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 blah. Which means that you guys aren't married. By lawful standard, you technically aren't married. The only way to actually say that you're married is if in the statement they didn't actually wipe out death do you part. Instead, they just Yeah, instead of wiping out Death Do You Part and just put September blah 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 blah. If it's just still normal and you both sign it, then okay, I can understand that. But when it comes to verbal agreement, you technically aren't married anymore because he said September blah 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 blah. So yeah, that statement won't work except for legal. But still, it's like they even have a tape of it, which technically tape versus the signed agreement, which I have no idea if they even signed papers. If they signed papers, then you have a nice little fight of who actually has the agreement. Is the written agreement or is it verbal agreement who has, yeah, the majority over what? And that would actually be a good, interesting case to see that happen, but we most likely would never see that case happen. Anyways, so she actually went against them and everyone had something bad to say. The friend actually was a total whore because he actually said bad things about him so he'll lose custody so they can hang out more. That is just plain selfish, dude. That is messed up selfishness. Dude. Yeah, like that. Selfishness. But it's like, dude, that's messed up. So it turns out that the freaking ladies over there, because you had the mom of Hope and you had a lawyer that's a female lawyer, they actually picked the people who actually would be the, jury. And the 12 jurymen actually were minors. What the? So they were minors, and then all of a sudden, it's just crazy that they actually came up with a verdict after everything. Let me just tell you my little thing of how to defend them. Number one, I would talk about, excuse me. Actually, I don't even remember. Yeah, I think that was in season 1. Yeah, that was before they find out that their daughter is alive. Which I don't even know. I mean, you would figure that the parents, even though it's like, well, Fox, they don't have the freaking actors on call, but I would just figure in that the parents would actually should be somewhat, the psycho killer's parents. Which we get to see them in Thanksgiving. It turns out 2 times they tried to steal Hope away from them. Which basically explains, like, if she wants custody of him, well, look at the freaking parents. Chances are that reflects of how good of a parent she would be. Which means that if she's willing to if they're even willing to steal Hope, and heck, even the mom, it turns out the mom has some psycho mental problems, mental issues, and then you have the freaking husband who actually married his client, which is like, ooh, freaking, yeah, that's kind of in his law, in the rules he had to do. He could never actually socialize with one of his clients. That's actually in one of their paperwork, chances are, when they signed and became a therapist. But he, on the other hand, he straight up went for it. And that actually does bring the question of, can you actually trust her if the parents who raised her actually couldn't raise her? And I know I couldn't, yeah, when it comes to this case, you can't actually say that she actually murdered people and stuff. But I'm just saying, the fact that she needed a second chance at life for her to actually get her act together, that's messed up. So the freaking damn minor jury actually ruled in favor of the mom, which I'm like, so because you miss your damn moms, you're gonna vote for the freaking mom? It's like, if you miss your damn mom, freaking call her. And if she's dead, well, I'm sorry for that to happen. I'm sorry. I guess you need to cry or something, or visit her grave, make sure her grave isn't all covered with grass and stuff, and give her flowers and everything. Something like that. I mean, you shouldn't just vote because you miss your mom. That's just messed up. Not only that, but you guys are boys. You're men. Hope is a girl. Hope needs her father more than she needs her mother. Because, given, yes, she needs to learn how to act like a lady, but look at that. She has a grandma. She has a great grandma. She has a stepmom that's going to be. So it's like, yeah, you would figure she's in good hands. And plus, she does need a fogger. She does need a father figure. And that's one thing that's really important is a father figure. Of course, I didn't say. Side note is that the mom actually wanted to move her and her husband in quotations to Tibet, which is like another thing is that if she went alone with Hope, that's not a life that she should raise a child in. Seriously, and now this is where I bring in Game Shakers and also saying the dude that freaking gave me a thumbs down. Maybe you lost your freaking kid. Maybe that's why you thumbs it down because you're doing the same things these freaking jurymen are doing. I didn't do crap to you, man. So why you thumbs it down, dude? Anyways, it's kind of like what happened with Trip. Trip is with his dad, but they're going all around the country, and he doesn't even have any kids to socialize with. That's messed up. Same thing that will go with Hope is that Hope will be in the convent. Only just lots of adult men who are monks and her mom. That's it. No one else. No kids to socialize with. Which maybe, but on the other hand, it's still like, So they went in favor of her, and that was kind of messed up. And also would like to bring in Liar Liar also. Just the fact of, with Liar Liar, the mom is totally in the wrong. Just like she is. And by technicality, she was able to get the custody of the kids. But as you can see, yeah, it's like, as you can see, for some reason, you guys are totally blind. It's just the fact of, look at the kids with the dad, or look at the dad and with Hope. They're family. They're family. And I'm shocked that Hope wasn't like, nuh-uh, 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 when the mom was holding her. I would figure she was going to be like that, but apparently not. So there's like lots of things of how they could actually have tried to swing the case, but it's sad that it actually ended that way. Now the interesting part is that I know that the father's name is Jimmy. So it's interesting that Jimmy decided to sacrifice and just, instead of going with his girlfriend and staying at home and allowing Hope to go, he went with Hope to Tibet. But the funniest part is that they didn't even get to go to Tibet just yet either. The craziest part, and I didn't even think of that. But anyways, the craziest part is just the fact of she, the mom, was like, I want to have a nice, happy family. And all of a sudden, she decided to go back to her old tendency to kill someone. I thought 2 years of meditation would have fixed you. But instead, it didn't fix you at all. Instead, it just suppressed you. Which, that's why I said in the beginning, is that she suppressed crap. So, she decided to go after the girlfriend and kill her with a knife. A hunter knife. And she was running, and I was basically putting my bets and saying, she's going to get freaking damn run over. We know that. It's like, it's going to be funny as hell to see her get run over. And they did it in an amazing way. Kind of like what happened with Mean Girls. Well, the end of Mean Girls. Look at that. 3 references already. Yeah, with Mean Girls, what happened is that in the end, they kind of joked the fact of the new clique that was forming of Mean Girls was going to get run over by a freaking bus. But they didn't. This time around, she got ran over by a freaking damn bus. Not only that, but a blind man was driving the bus. That was kind of funny. So, we don't really know for sure if she's actually dead or she's just in the hospital and now she's in a coma or something. We don't really know. So, they got custody back because she got ran over stupidly. It's like, if she would have just let it go, drive on, she actually would have her daughter and her husband too. Which, yeah. But she didn't. She actually allowed her old tendencies to happen again, and she basically went and tried to kill poor girl. So, she is only has herself to blame. And if she is dead, well, it looks like this time around she screwed up. She screwed up majorly. I don't think you're going to heaven for that. Yeah, that you just like, Yeah, not to be a jerk, but it's like, number one, you tried to separate a family. You separated a family. I don't think that looks very, very good on your record, number one. And number two, you tried to kill a girl. I mean, even though it's attempted killing, it actually should still count that you actually were planning to kill someone. Which, oh geez, if I said that, it's like, oh geez. But I would say at least the good news is that if they did play their cards right, not only they'll have one card, but they actually will have two cards now because, yeah, the freaking psycho killer, she's dead. She doesn't need her van, so I can look at the other way to actually for you to just keep that van. I mean, that's not bad. It's just not bad to take something that a dead person actually had. But anyways, we're gonna end it here. It's just amazing that this episode happened. That was an amazing bombshell. That was amazing bombshell. I definitely missed that part. I missed it. I definitely missed it. Wow. And it's just clever how they actually were able to fit in a few things that some can be like, nah, no freaking way. But on the other hand, it's like, it does fit. It's like the marriage that happened. It's like, does fit. Oh, anyways, I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching and have a great day. And tell me what you guys think about this. This is some crazy stuff. If you haven't seen this episode before, well, the two-parter before, definitely check it out. Definitely check it out.